I'm about half a mile away now. Starting to get excited, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. Don't know what to expect. But the whole way here, I've been having this damn battle in my head about what it's gonna cost and the car itself and what can be wrong and what can't be wrong and where we can save money, where we can make money, and yeah, I'll know in about a minute. But yeah, it's getting excited, and I don't want to. It's a fancier, high-end, luxurier car, more luxury car. So I don't want to look into that, and I want to think, hey, yeah, it's I'm gonna own a fancier car, but I also don't want to think, yeah, it's just another car. So yeah, well, let's see what this has to offer us. Oh. So the moment of truth. Time to see what we have here. And this is what we have. Oh man, I was hoping I had one good headlight. So, headlight. That seems intact. This is still good. This might be savable. This grill might be savable. This grill might be savable. Bottom lip is shot. Bumper pretty much shot. All this plastic's shot. Intake. Oh no, shit. Wow. Fucking. Fender can be fixed. I don't know if I can open the hood. See if we can get this thing open. I don't think we can, but yeah, I don't think this is coming out with me. Oh shit, this fender needs to be replaced too. That's a shitty part. All of this is all aluminum. Pretty sure. The shitty part is we can't see the pulleys or anything behind the radiator. Definitely a new hood. Interior looks decent. Rear bumper is shot and very great paint job. it's a no. So this was up there, but I don't think it's coming with me. Although we had to drive 2 hours to get to this Mercedes, I think we kind of dodged the bullet there. Firstly, couldn't start the car, so I don't know if the engine's good. If I'm going from the pictures, I know it has power, but it seems like the car's been sitting there for a while, so couldn't start it. Don't know if the engine's good. Couldn't get to the oil. I don't even know if that car has a dipstick, but couldn't get to that to see if it has oil in it. Sure as shit, no, it doesn't know it has coolant in it. So yeah, and with everything else that's wrong with it, rear bumper that's cracked. So just for the parts I started looking up last night. Front bumper, 2 headlights. This was just for worst case scenario, just to get a rough estimate on what it will be, but this is parts from eBay, Amazon, parts guy, Parts City, second-hand parts calling around, just to get the front end looking decent. That's without knowing what is left. It's like $2,500, and bumper and the headlights are most of that. It's $480 just for the headlights and $600 for the bumper, unless you buy the bare bumper and you can fix all the other stuff. But yeah, so the guy wanted $2,500 for the car, $2,500 for those parts. That I didn't have the washer bottle on there. The car's painted a completely different color, and you can see that on the rear bumper where the paint's coming off. You have to replace the rear bumper or fix it, and then either match the paint of the car to the 2 bumpers or match the 2 bumpers to the car. So either way, you're gonna have to choose on a color and probably paint the whole damn car. Then it has a little dent on the passenger rear door where looks like it might be a wrap, maybe. So if it's a wrap, you can probably just unwrap the car and hopefully not damage the paint and repaint it. Just maybe polish it and get all the glue and stuff off, but I'm pretty sure that's paint because it flaked off. But it looked like they patched the little hole in the door, so you have to fix that too. And then everything up front, all the brackets that's broke off, underneath the lights. You don't know what the pulleys look like, you don't know what all the plastic housings and throttle body what it looks like in the front of the engine where the radiator's pushed up against. So yeah, out of a perspective to buy it and keep it and fix it for yourself, if you have the time for it, and you can sit for a little bit and you can shop around, I don't think it's a bad car. It has 109,000 miles on it, 129,000, just over 100,000. So it's not too bad. Very good engines, but to buy it for a profit, I don't think, unless you can get the car for under $2,000 and then hopefully get cheaper parts, not cheap parts, but get decent quality parts for cheaper. And there isn't too much more other than the radiator shroud, the fan, radiator, condenser, top shroud, all the stuff around the radiator, the brackets, the cowl, the supports, bumper supports, bumper brackets, headlights, bumpers, front and back. If it's not more than that, all the pulleys and stuff, and you just need to service it on top of that, it's probably not a bad car to have it for yourself. But yeah, just to buy, fix and sell, probably gonna make $1,000, and that's a lot of effort for $1,000. So yeah, but I did make an offer on another car on Copart. It's not exotic or really wow, doesn't have that wow factor, but for what we want, what we plan to do, fix it and sell it, it might be the better option. I think it will sell faster than the Mercedes, especially in the area I'm in. People don't really like foreign cars too much, so Chevys and Fords, Lincolns, it's probably more the way to go. Yeah, people's not too fond of the German or Europe cars around these parts. So it is a local car, or I think it's an American car. So we'll see if we get that offer approved. Otherwise, if I don't hear back from him by Monday, it's probably going on auction by Monday. So yeah, hopefully I can have this video out before Monday and have you updated on all the costs and stuff for the Ford and the other two cars. And hopefully I can start this year off on my YouTube stuff, and it will only get easier because it's very weird talking into a camera. And yeah, see if we can get this stuff or get videos posted constantly, and we'll see how it ends by the end of the year and how much progress has been made in a year's time, and hopefully we can keep going on it. Fun. I was thinking now, well, I have 2 hours to go back home, so I might as well just make another video on the Ford, the Focus that I sold. I'm gonna try, and I don't know how the editing stuff works yet, so I'm gonna try and edit it in here while I'm talking, so you can see the video of stuff I'm doing. But if I can't, I'm gonna have to look at my face and then fast forward to the other stuff. But yeah, so at first, when I started this auction stuff, according to me, I pay my yearly premium. That's 100 and something bucks, 150 or something like that, to be able to bid. And if you buy a car, this is what I thought. When you buy a car, say $100, you're gonna get your tax on it, and that's about it. I think not. So I bought this Ford. Didn't think I'm gonna win it. I was at work and I saw it come up. It was the last car of the day. There was a lot of other cars I wanted to bid on, and this car came up. It was on 900 and something. Timer was running out. I'm like, well, it's a good car. There's not too much wrong with it. It's not too bad of a shape, so doesn't need a lot of work. $1,000. I hit bid, timer ran out, and I won the car for $1,000. I don't know if I can say these fees and stuff like that, but I mean, everyone's going to see it anyway if they buy a car. So I'm excited. I just bought a 2017 Ford Focus for titanium, so it has all the bells and whistles, sunroof, ambient lighting you can adjust, blue, orange, yellow, purple, green, depends on how your mood is. Cruise control, heated seats, heated steering wheel, remote start. I mean, it's a fancy car. Keyless entry, has a keypad on the door. It's a car I would keep for myself too if once I'm settled down and I want a car for myself. So yeah, there I am, $1,000. I'm excited. I already saw, so on the Copart deal you can click on the little semi deal for transport, and it will show you an estimate of what the transportation is going to be to your address if they can ship it. Like motorbikes and cars and motorbikes and boats and semis and stuff like that, they can't transport it, so you have to arrange your own transportation. Otherwise they get a company that transport it to you. So bought the car, $1,000, get the invoice. Okay, so on this invoice, sale price is there, $1,000. Then there's a government imposed fee, $20. Then there's an environmental fee, $15. Now the environmental fee is on their site. I went back later and I saw they said they charge you this and this and this for everything, and cars under this amount is taxed for this much, and cars over this amount is taxed for this much, and whatever. So that was there. Maybe if I read through everything, all the fees and stuff that came up. So $1,000 for the car, $20 government imposed fee, $15 environmental fee, virtual bidding fee. Now according to me, I paid my premium for the year so that I can be on this auction. So virtual bidding fee, $85. Then there's a gate fee. I'm not flipping even going through the gate. $95. Why do I pay a gate fee of almost $100 for them to open and close the gate when the car comes in and out? Anyway, title fee, title processing fee, so that's a Minnesota thing apparently. I have to have insurance on one of my vehicles and show them I have insurance, then they put the vehicle on my name before they send me the title. In other states they just mail you the title and you have to go and register it on your name, which I it's a love-hate relationship. Like, I like them for doing it, but if it's your first time and you don't know what's going on, it's kind of a hassle. Because with the second two cars, I could expedite it when I did it myself, and it took me a week to get my title, where in Minnesota if you don't expedite it, it's 4 to 6 weeks. Now if you buy a car that doesn't have a lot of work on it and you want to fix it to sell it, sure, you want to drive it for a decent amount of time to make sure everything's good, because you don't want to sell a piece of crap to someone. So you kind of like that month period, because I mean, if something would break, it will break in that time if you drive it every day. And I mean, you remote start it, so it has to warm up and heat cycles and all of that stuff, so everything should be good after a month of driving and nothing went wrong. But I mean, if you already fixed flipping everything and you drive a car for the whole month and you still don't get your title, you still have to wait 2 more weeks, it's kind of freaking, if you want to make money, it kind of sucks a little bit. So yeah, title processing fee, $200. Technician fee, $2.50. Title transfer, I already paid for the title to be on my name. Now I have to pay a transfer fee too, $8. Then the delivery. So, like I said, they give you an estimate of what it might be. When I looked at the estimate, it was around $560. So I thought I'm only paying $1,500 more or less for the car. So delivery fee $380. So that went down, which I was very thankful for. And then a buyer fee. Why do I pay a yearly subscription and then I have a buyer fee? I have a virtual bidding fee. I have to pay for gates to be opened and closed. I'm not flipping even opening them. I'm not even going through the gate. But where one gate opens, closes, another gate opens, I don't know. So, in total, to buy the Ford, get it shipped to me, before me even doing anything to it, was $2,000. That's $1,000 just in fees to get the car. Okay, title I can understand, $800, but I mean all the other stuff, I don't know how the hell you get to that. And then there's other small miscellaneous ones I just left out because it's $3 and $2.50, and these two I put in there because it's quite funny. Freaking tech fee for $2. But anyway, so yeah, $2,000 just to get the car. Then I get the car, I inspect it. I needed a fender on it, the left front fender. That's the one that burned my pinky. Left front fender, 2 headlights. The passenger side headlight was still good, but it was fogging up for some reason, so I thought, well, let's just change both of them so they're both new. So 2 headlights and a molding trim behind the window, mirror, driver's side mirror. There's a small little triangle, just a decoration piece. And then there was a molding on the side of the windshield to clean up the outside look of the windshield so you don't see where it's glued on and stuff like that. So I needed the passenger side on that, the molding, the 2 headlights, fender, and the fender liner. So it really wasn't a big deal. I ordered a fender from Painted Car Parts or a company like that, which I probably won't do again because I can paint it a lot faster than they did. That took me about the same time to get the fender as it would have taken me to get the title. It took me 6 weeks to get a painted fender, but that was $150, $189, sorry, so $190. 2 headlights was $150. That molding behind the mirror and that on the window was $12 for the molding and $11 for the mirror trim piece. So I mean in total it's say $400. So $2,400, say round it up, $2,500, easier number, for salvage title, Ford Focus, titanium, ran and drove fine. Okay, so in this $2,500 is a service kit too, because I did service it. I service all the vehicles as soon as I get it, then I know my part's done, engine's clean. Then I know it's serviced, ready to go to the next person. But all those damn fees, they're just crazy. And it got better with the other cars I bought for some reason. So I don't know if it's just because it was my first purchase that I had the buyer fee and what's the other one? Buyer fee and vehicle. What's this guy doing? Sorry. Yeah, so I think it's probably because it's my first time I had those two fees, because they weren't on the next two cars that I bought. So I'm guessing that's probably why it was so expensive. But that stuff they don't freaking tell you, and no one tells you. So I mean, I sold it for $4,500, so I made $2,000 profit on it, which I'm really happy about. And yeah, so that was the start. After that, I bought a 2014 Chevy Malibu again. First car I started with was a 2015 Malibu. I sold that one to get the Ford. That also had a lot of, I'd probably make a better video doing that one than the other ones, but that one flipping taught me a lot about Malibus and printed circuit boards and power steering connectors preventing you to start your vehicle, and yeah, it's a whole different story. But so I sold the 2015 Malibu. It was a black one to get the Ford. Sold the Ford to get the 2014 Malibu. I bought that 2014 Malibu for $925. Also, didn't think I was gonna get it. Me and my colleague came back from lunch one day, sitting in the car, and I see all these cars coming up, going, and this Malibu came up, $900. I'm like, oh well, I have a saying, but something else, I'm gonna send it. It's just you send it. So I'm like, oh well, send it. $925, and timer ran out. I'm like, oh snap, I just want a Malibu. So bought Malibu, $925. That came from Davenport, Iowa. The Focus came from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and got that. Delivery on that was $480. All the fees and stuff on that was $600. So that's also, it's about $2,000. Sold that for $4,500. So that's another $2,000 I have. Then the auction bug bit me, and I'm like, oh well, this is fun. There was a 2012 Fiat 500. Now, if you know anything about small cars, you know that the Fiat 500 is probably on the top of that list. It has so on Copart you have a minimum bid, on approval bid, and peer sale. So minimum bid means there's a reserve on it. Well, minimum bid and on approval is kind of like a reserve on it. So minimum bid, they don't tell you what the minimum bid is. Just as the auction goes, you'll see it will say reserve met or cars ready to go or something like that, and then you know, okay, the minimum bid is passed. If you didn't meet that minimum bid, they cancel everything and just put it back on auction on a different day. On approval, if you buy, let's say this Fiat, because I bought that on approval, I won the car for $325. It said that it's mechanical damage, no exterior damage. Well, not nothing, but exterior look clean, but primary damage is mechanical. So I bought it for $325 on approval. I'm excited because hey, I bought a car for $300. Then someone emails me, no, they want $900 for the car. So now I'm going back and forth with this seller to get to a price that we both agree on. So I want it for $325, they wanted $900. I said $330. They said $875. I said 335. They said 850. So we sent a lot of emails back and forth, and I bought the car for 625 bucks. I'm like, I didn't want to go higher than 500 because I didn't know anything about the car. I tried to contact the company that sold the car, but they didn't even know they had the car. So it was a real back and forth deal, but it was weird. But yeah, so 600 bucks, 625. I bought the car, got it delivered to my house, fees and everything for 1,300 bucks. So I'm currently still busy with that. As the front main seal leaking and it didn't want to start. So with all my research on these cars, I found out that the Fiats, those 1.4 motors, the intake flaps works with oil pressure. So if your car sat for 2, 3, 4, 5 months or a year or 2 years, and the pressure inside those regulators gets out or goes down to zero, you have to either purge it and crank it for oil to get up there first, for the pressure to build up, or just freaking crank the living daylights out of your starter for it to build up pressure by its own. Now, it's easy to purge it. I purged it and it fired right up, and I was real happy because, well, it said mechanical damage. I didn't know about the leaks or anything like that. I just know it didn't want to start, so got it running. I'm like, oh great, there's nothing wrong with this car. Went to town, got oil, got a oil filter, got air filters, came back, saw there's a big puddle of oil underneath the car. I didn't leave it running, I just started it and I shut it down, went to town, got the stuff, came back, puddle of oil. Okay, well, I probably need to get this to a place where I can lift it up, because we had a big snowstorm and they delivered it in the damn snowstorm, and yeah, it wasn't fun crawling around on my knees underneath a car that I can't even fit my arm under. So yeah, that's when I saw, okay, front main seal's out. Got a new seal in there, but I think I kind of damaged it a little or didn't get it in deep enough. So got that going, and yeah, now it's running. It's still leaking a little bit of oil, so I've got a new seal coming this week. But every time it idles, it says low oil pressure. Only now and then. It doesn't say it every time. Only now and then it will say low oil pressure. Now it looks like someone already replaced the oil pump on it, because the oil pump housing is completely shiny. It's not the same shade of grey as the block, where if it was the same original housing or same original oil pump, it will probably be as dirty as the head or the block or the same shade. So this is new. There's a lot of sealant around it, so it has been changed. And when I dropped the oil pan out to see what it looks on the inside, there was some sealer on the oil pump bolts that holds the pickup to the oil pump, which means someone had to drop it to also look at it to see what's wrong, and they sealed it up and put it back. And when they put it back, they probably tapped it, and that's how the sealant got on the bolts. So I have a new pressure switch coming this week, a new oil seal coming this week. Hopefully that switch is just bad, because the switch is right by the front main seal, by the crank. So every time oil comes out and it spins, it flicks it around, and that sensor is the first thing in the way of the oil for it to go. So I'm hoping, crossing my fingers and my big toes, both my big toes, I don't have 2 toes, that it's just the sensor, and that when I put the new oil seal in, that works. Then I can sell that too. And all I had to do to that, body wise, is get a new antenna for it, radio antenna, because the old one's perished. Got, well, I still need to get a new taillight for it. Taillight is cracked, but that's not a big deal. And then the engine stuff. But I'll update all of that when I get that one sorted. So yeah, the second Malibu, the 2014. Again, I'll try and put photos and stuff on this while I'm bringing all this up, and it's a lot of back and forth. But so the 2014 Malibu, the only things that was wrong with it, its front bumper was gone and left headlight was out. So I bought a new to me 2014 Chevy Malibu bumper. It was purple. I bought the bumper for $400. I spent $270 getting it painted, and I spent $160 on 2 headlights and $46 for a fender liner. And that's basically all I needed to do to the Malibu. I had that for a month before I sold that, and I have to say I really love these cars with remote start and heated seats, because when it's winter, it's really fun to start it inside your house. Just go out and get in it and go. So that's really nice. I wouldn't mind buying a car for myself with all the bells and whistles. I mean, it's just so convenient to start it, just get in and go. I mean, even with that Ford Focus, you don't even have to take your hands out of your pocket. You just walk up to it and it unlocks itself. And you have to take your hand out to freaking open the door, but you don't have to. You just get in and push a button and you go. You don't have to start, turn a key, and yeah, it's first world problems. I don't want to turn a key to start the car, but just get in, push a button, and you go. Car's already idling. It's hot. It's really nice. And with that keypad too, you don't even have to take the key out of the car. You just flip and type in your PIN number and you're good to go. So yeah, that's the three cars so far. Hopefully I get an answer on this other one today or tomorrow. Again, it's an SUV. It's not a wow factor car. It's gonna be wow to me. I've never had one of those, never worked on one, so. But it doesn't look like it needs a lot. Also just front end parts, bumper and headlights, fender liner maybe. So fingers crossed I get this for a good price, and then the part search begins and fun starts all over again. So yeah, if you guys watched this video this long, thank you for it. Please like and subscribe and share it to your friends. Let's see if I can get this channel thing to go and have some fun in the process. Learn some stuff about new cars. And if anyone wants a mattress, there's a mattress in the snow. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and everyone that subscribed, thank you for supporting me, and looking forward to hearing from you guys. If you guys have any recommendations or questions or complaints or whatever, feel free to shoot me a comment. Yeah, thanks for watching Smitty's Garage. Peace out.